What is going on, prosperity practitioners? Brandon Handley here, and I'm here today to share with you the grace of abundance. 5 practices to create a more abundant life. This is coming to you from Healthy Living, Healthy Planet, Natural Awakenings magazine, and this is coming specifically from the July 2019 South Jersey edition, in which I will soon be participating in and writing monthly articles myself. I'm looking forward to that and the relationship with the local Natural Awakenings magazine. This magazine, this article here is written from Meriflor Toneatto, and this magazine again is the July 2019 edition. And let's go with the grace of abundance. Abundance means plenty, a flowing of love, vitality, wealth, joy, prosperity, success, and more. This is all the stuff that we talk about here. This is why I'm so excited to be a part of this. GRACE is an acronym representing 5 practices that can magnify abundance in all areas of life, including finances. G stands for gratitude. There's tremendous power in being grateful because what we focus on expands. Gratitudes open our heart to receive and give blessings. This puts us in space to have more things to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as saying, I am grateful for, or I am thankful for. If we find ourselves in a negative state, practice gratitude even for as brief as 60 seconds. It will positively shift our emotion, thereby allowing us to be open to abundance. R equals receiving. To graciously receive can be as simple as accepting a compliment. Another way to receive is by requesting our heart's desire. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. The truth is that we can have more, as much as we are willing to receive. A equals alignment. The key to getting into alignment for abundance is to know our purpose, follow our passion, and work on releasing internal fears and doubts. When we are in alignment, everything flows. There's ease and doors open for us. People, money, and resources will show us on our path to help us achieve our goals. Therefore, we must always be awake to our goodness and take inspired actions to manifest our desires into reality. C equals commitment. Commitment to gifting ourselves with an abundant mindset because our mindset is critical to our success. One way to quickly shift our mindset to the positive is to concentrate on our desire and ask ourselves, what do I have to believe for this to be true? Our mind will creatively generate many possibilities that can get us excited, which then shows us how we can think and feel to what is positive. As we do this, we will also create greater confidence in the knowledge that the universe is always working in our favor. E equals expression. Express our passion by first doing what we love. Then find a way for us to use passion, purpose, and life to serve others. When we do this, our world, our financial abundance, and our joy will expand exponentially. Meriflor Toneatto is the author of Money, Manifestation, and Miracles, a guide to transforming women's relationships with money. Connect with Meriflor at meriflor.co. Look, this is a great article. Again, I'm very excited to be a participant in the Natural Awakenings magazine in South Jersey. I highly recommend that you pick up one for yourself in your local area. These are all specific to territories. And what I'm really excited about being a part of this magazine is to forge local connections. A lot of times we spend a lot of our time online, on the internet, bouncing around from people to people, and we forget that we have the ability to cultivate super awesome connections locally because we're so focused on everything that's out there that we forget that we have some of these resources that are right near us. And as far as this article goes, I resonate with it all so well. And one of the things that I'd never thought of before myself is this line right here. It says, what do I have to believe for this to be true? What do I have to believe for this to be true? What about you? What about your dreams? What part of your life do you have to believe that something to be true is existing. And I would recommend that you don't try to answer that yourself. Don't try to answer that yourself. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that while we see people always telling us that we don't use 90% of our brain capacity, I don't think that we can actively use 90% of our brain's capacity or capability. And what do I mean by that? I want to ask you this question. Do you know how your blood pumps? Do you know how to regenerate your skin? Do you know how to build new hair follicles? Do you know what it takes to secrete tears from within your body? Can you do that on purpose? Do you know what it takes to grow nails, to build new blood cells? All of these things are done in your subconscious. All of these things are done in your subconscious. And that, to me, is the 90%. I'm like I said, I'm just going on a limb here. The 90% of what's out there that we don't see, that we can't work on, that we can't do it actively. And when I say we can't do it actively, I mean right now, this very second. What can you do, though, is you can plant seeds. You reap what you sow, right? You reap what you sow. Can you plant ideas into your subconscious? Imagine you've got a huge field. You've got a farm. You've got 100 acres. When you plant seeds, you plant them in like the furthest away from your house. You can't see it the whole time, but you go plant a specific seed there. You know that it's going to grow. You know what you're expecting. So what does this say here? Say to yourself, what do I have to believe for this to be true as far as it regards to commitment and gifting yourself with an abundant mindset? What seed? The seed is, what do I have to believe for this to be true? Write this down for yourself at nighttime before you go to sleep. Throw this seed into your subconscious and give it like 72 hours. Give it like 3 days, and don't think about it anymore. And then look around and see if something doesn't pop up. I mean, because chances, put it in your subconscious and forget about it. Put it in your subconscious and forget about it. And to me, that's giving yourself the ability to work on utilizing your 100% of your brain. You're using your 10%, which is the active part. And that's always the imagination and thoughtful, and you're thinking. That's just like, that's the wind, that's the breeze, that's the rain, those are the things that you can use to cultivate your dreams. But the true power of your mind lies in the subconscious. What can you throw into the subconscious and give to that to work on for you? That's like the diesel engine, as it were, of the world, right? That's the diesel engine of your body. If you're not familiar with a diesel engine, that's where it's not as fast as your typical gasoline engine, but it's got more torque. It's got slower revolutions, and it's got more power to it. But once you get it going, and you get it going at its primary state, you can't make it overheat. You can't make it too hot. You can't make it wear out. It's hard. It becomes difficult to make that wear out. And that's the same thing with your subconscious. Reach out to Meriflor Toneatto, and I'll be reaching out to Meriflor and saying thanks for this awesome article. And again, if you haven't checked out Natural Awakenings, this is a free magazine that's local. And another thing that I really like about it, and again, this is something that I'll be a part of myself, is they've got a resource guide in the back there. They've got wealth management, spiritual art and guidance, Psyche belief change. If you never heard of Psyche, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Bruce Lipton's always talking about that. Thigh massage therapy, wild soul movement. I just think that there's a lot of this stuff in here that we just are so used to seeing on the internet, and we're not used to seeing it close to us, or we don't believe that it exists close to us. this to me too is, again, what do you have to believe for something in your life to be true? For me, I get to see these people that are local. They're out there doing it, and they're close to me. So that's something that tells me, that allows for me to believe that my dream is true as well. All right, guys. Thanks for checking this one out. Hope you've enjoyed it. Reach out to me. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. And also, join me over at the Prosperity Practice Facebook group, where you can jump in there, and we're doing 21 days to a new mindset in a number of ways, a 21-day happiness challenge. If you haven't checked that out right now, come on over. Check it out. All right. Take it easy.